Hello Sagittarius, this is Inspire 2016 with your monthly reading for the month of June 2018, focusing on your career and work life. So I hope that you have a good month so far for the month of May. Let's see what is in store for you for June 2018. So the first card for you representing the first week or two in the beginning of the month of June, or representing your presence, you have the Two of Clubs. So it looks like that there will be a sense of moving forward in your career life. So there might be something that has been going on in the past, possibly in the month of May, that you may have started a new job, or it may have started a new endeavor, like your own company or your own business, online store, whatever the case may be. And it looks like that there is a sense of moving forward towards your goal and towards your aspirations and wishes as well. And it looks like that is something that you have been waiting for. It looks like that something that you want to achieve for such a long time, and it's moving forward in your favor. And that's something that you want to do as well. So towards your future and towards your career life, it looks like that as long as you believe in yourself, then you will be able to accomplish whatever you want. So the next card that you have representing the influence card, or towards the middle of the month, you have the King of Spades. So this King of Spades indicates strongly that there will be a male significant figure in your life, possibly from the air sign, males, because he's a king. And it looks like that he is possibly in the mid-30s or in the early 30s. And it looks like that this king is quite dominant in your life towards the middle of the month. So it can be this king is your business partner, or it can also be your employer, that means your managers, or it can also be your colleagues that are significant. So it looks like that this king can also be your spouse as well for some of you, but it looks like that this king is trying to give you directions. So whatever the case that he might say to you, you might have to obey what he said. And even it seems like strange as it is, but it looks like that this king has absolute ideas on what he wants to achieve the same goal that you have. So it really depends on you whether or not you want to trust this king towards what he wants to achieve in terms of your goal, and also in terms of his goal, or in terms of your common goal that you have between you and this king or this person. And your task is just try to see if this king, like this king's step, or this king's some kind of like his command or his ideas make sense or not. If this doesn't make sense to you, then just disregard it and just say to him, I appreciate what you say, but I don't feel I will be able to accommodate what you want. And just simply saying that, and then let's see what this king will reply to you, or will respond to you. So the next that you have representing the past position of your spread, you have the Ace of Clubs. So this Ace of Clubs indicates strongly that towards the possibly end of May or in the past, it looks like you have already started building up your own little things, which means like it can be your own side projects, or it can also be your own business ideas, or it can also be your like project that you want to work on. And that's something that you have been dreaming about. It's something that you are passionate about doing it, and that's something that you have already taking action to, and you already started by yourself. It can also be with other people, in this case the King of Spades. But nonetheless, it looks like that you were starting it already, and you were happy about the outcomes and the way things progress. But however, this thing can be as tricky as it is. If this is something related to your job, might be you get hired in the past, and now it's the time for you to move forward with your tasks and with your responsibilities. So the next card that you have representing the things that you learned from the past, you have the Queen of Diamonds. So this Queen of Diamonds indicates strongly that you have learned from the female or feminine figure in your life from the earth signs, possibly in the mid 30s or in the early 40s even. It can also be your parents, or it can be your mother figures, or it can also be your spouse or your wife in some way. And this queen is very business minded, so you learn a lot from her, how to manage businesses, how to learn to do the accountings, or to manage your assets, or to invest in you, or to invest in something that can yield better outcomes, or better returns, something along those lines. And that is something that you want to do as well. You can just follow what she recommend you, and then think about it, and then if you do agree with her, and just do what she said to you. And if this doesn't make sense, then just say to her, I know what you want, but I don't feel I want to do in your way, doing that as well. It can also be so simple as doing your like day-to-day routine as well. It doesn't have to be a very complicated things about your business. Also, it can also be with like day-to-day mundane stuff that you are doing every day. So the next card that you have representing the things that you need to let go of from the past, you have the Ace of Diamonds. So yeah, there are some of your ideas that were not getting up to the grounds, and looks like that some of those are failure kind of ideas, or I don't say it is a failure, but it looks like that you abandon those ideas. You don't want to work on those ideas, and that's the reason why you want to just forget it. But somehow you just need to detach yourself from those ideas and those type of things that you have started in the past. Letting go here means that you may have to like dismantle the whole things. If this is something like a store, or if this is something like products, then you may have to discontinue the products, and maybe if you have to sell the business, so that you do not have any attachment with that anymore, so that you don't feel like you just don't think again and again with these type of things that you have done in the past. So the next edition are representing the future card. Also at the end of the month, you have the Five of Hearts. So this Five of Hearts indicates that you may have might be ruminating about the situations that you have, like thinking about the past, thinking about the past successes that you have, or even failure in some way, and you may have think things through about this type of role that you have, that you are moving forward to. And it looks like that if you are working in a company, like a new proper company in some way, like a startup kind of things, and you may have possibly disappointed with the way things are, like there are so much thing to do in some way, and less resources as well, because you may have be the one that has to do the whole things. And with these kind of things as well, with this Five of Hearts, it looks like that you are thinking about the past when you were like working in the bigger company, like with a lot of staff, with a lot of people around you. You don't have to do all the things by yourself, and that's something that you were thinking to, like feeling disappointed or feeling unsatisfied with the way things are or the way things progress. And the last card for you, representing the clarifying card at the bottom of the deck, you have the Three of Clubs. So whatever the case may be, like this disappointment or obstructions that you have in your career. It looks like you will be able to overcome those challenges or those obstructions that you have in the month of June, and it looks like that you will be successful. And it looks like that you know what you do, and you know how to solve the situation, and you know how to make things better. So I hope that you have a good month and you like the reading, and if you do, just click like, and if you haven't subscribed already, just click subscribe, and if you haven't subscribed, just click subscribe, and see you next month. Thank you.